guys, 10 Tony TV here, and welcome to the second episode of my Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 career mode playthrough. So if you've been keeping up to date with videos, you'll know that last video for Microsoft Flight Sim, we reset our career. I restarted it, but at Santa Monica Municipal Airport. We didn't start it at the Greek
On
Islands
this map,
this time. And we did our PPL, our private pilot license, which means we're now eligible to start flying these first flight missions. The first of which has taken us from Santa Monica Municipal Airport out to Manhattan Beach and back. So we need to do 2 first flight missions before we can do our CPL, commercial pilot license, and after we've done the CPL we can start to earn income. But what I'm going to do for the purpose of the videos, I'm not going to show you both of my first flight missions. I'm going to do this first one. I'll do the other one off camera. And then we'll come back next video with a commercial pilot license. And we'll do that on video. As I said in the last video for this series, I'm not going to be showing you every single flight. I'll just be giving you regular updates, showing you how my career mode is going, see how it's going in terms of the system I want to use, to forge ahead with this career mode, which is going to be slightly different to last time. I'm not going to focus so much on the qualifications early on, rather I'm going to focus on just trying to get cargo light unlocked and then trying to set up my first company straight up. So we're going to take a little bit of a different tactical approach. Yeah, so we'll do this first flight mission up to Manhattan Beach and back, and then we'll see how we go from there. Now I apologise if I sound quite repetitive in my videos with certain things that I talk about in terms of the plane handling and whatnot, but it's going to happen. One thing I have accepted this time out is it's going to be a very slow and steady kind of thing. We will be focusing on the Cessna 172 very, very much full on early on, and then eventually I want to move up to the Vision Jet before we move on to the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. So we will see how we go. I'll pause the recording and I'll come back when we are into the mission. Alright, here we are. Make sure our camera's good. Let's take off all our covers. Let's request boarding.
Everything's ready, Mark. You can initiate boarding. Roger that.
We've got 2 passengers today. Let's get our startup complete. Put the camera up a little bit higher there. Camera's a delicate little thing. Alright, master alternator battery on, beacon, strobe, landing, nav, rich mixture, a little bit of throttle, and let's start our engine.
This is the moment to make some smiles happen. Captain, please welcome aboard Jason and his sister. We know them well here and wanted to treat them to a flight over their place for a while.
Welcome Jason,
Seatbelt
welcome
fastened?
Jason's sister.
Then you're all set. Let's do it.
Right, let's request our taxi clearance.
Santa Monica Ground, Eagle Air Papa, India Tango Tree, 614 with uniform request taxi to the active south departure.
Taxiway Alpha Alpha 5. Contact tower on 120. 1 when ready.
Runway 21 via taxiway Alpha Alpha 5. Let's acknowledge that.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 21 via taxiway Alpha Alpha 5 Eagle Air Papa, India Tango Tree, 614.
Okay, so remember, like I said last time, keep an eye on your ground speed here.
Our parents live in the area, so this flight feels like a trip back to our childhood. You know, I'm Jason, by the way.
No worries, Jason.
Hey there, my name's Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
I'm
Jason's
Jason's sister. Thanks for taking me up today.
Not a problem, Nicole. So yes, as I said, always keep an eye on your ground speed. You don't want to be going too fast, especially once you are flying your own plane in your own company, because if you go too fast and you turn too quick, you can roll the plane, you can do damage to your airframe. So I always say, recommending that you taxi at a speed lower than 18 knots, because you could also incur taxi speeding penalties at the end. Up at 13 knots. Well, and the other thing as well is the faster you go, the more touchy your rudder pedals can be, meaning it is a bit harder to control the plane on the ground as well. Let's see, they're already at 14 knots. I'll bring it back to about 11. There you go. So it should only be a fairly short flight today. The only thing with the Santa Monica Municipal Airport is the taxiing from the general aviation tends to be quite a lengthy taxi process to get to the end of runway 21. I wasn't paying attention just then, as you noticed. I was looking at my EFB, and 1, I've gone faster than my 18 knots, and 2, I lost a bit of control there. So I wasn't even paying attention, and I wasn't following my own rules, my own advice. Almost there. I'm a little bit fast, running on 7 knots here at the moment. The thing is, we've got no wind, so it should be a fairly routine flight. We shouldn't have any issues. Hold short point. Let's request our takeoff clearance.
Santa Monica Tower, Eagle Air Papa, India Tango Tree, 614 ready for south departure at runway 21.
Okay, come on.
Eagle Air Papa, India Tango Tree, 614 altimeter 29er. 902 departure to the south approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 21.
Alright, cleared for takeoff. What we wanted to hear.
Cleared for takeoff runway 21 Eagle Air Papa,
Let's
India
get onto the
Tango
runway.
Tree, 614.
I'm super excited by this flight. Hope it's normal not to be scared at all. The guys at the field said you're a super pilot, so we're in your hands now.
Oh, super pilot. I'm glad to hear that one. Hey. Go me. Alright. Full power. Wind her up. Let's go. Super pilot, 1080 TV at your service, Jason and Nicole. James or Jason? I can't remember now. I think it was Jason. What was it? Either way, super pilot, 1080 TV at your service.
Wow, this is quite a feeling.
Jason. Not climbing too big a rate. You don't want to be climbing it anything over this sort of 700 feet per minute. I'd probably go around the 500 to 600 mark is the best. So that one we get some good speed for our
Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614, continue for south departure.
Santa Monica Tower Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614, continue for south departure.
We're doing good, climbing at a good rate. I'm going to pull back off the throttle and lean out the mixture a bit now, because when it comes to these first flight missions and eventually flight C, when we get to our destination, we're going to need to do a bit of a circle around our destination.
The sky is out of this world. We're lucky to see this.
Distance, certain altitude, and doing a certain
Eagle Air
speed.
Papa India Tango Tree 614, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Okay.
Santa Monica Tower Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614, frequency change.
The look on everyone's faces when they see the pics on my socials.
Chasing those social media follows, are you there, Jason? Look at that. Look at that nice view up along the LA coast. That's LAX to our left.
Hey sis, I'm sure we'll see places we know. It's gonna be awesome.
Maybe we won't recognize anything.
If you look to your left, I can tell you that LAX is to your left. Surely you can recognize that.
Remember this spot, bro. This is where you fell and messed up your new shoes. Mom was so mad at you.
Really? You could tell
Good
that
old
that was
times.
the spot? Wow, you've got some good eyes there, sweetheart. I'm going to really pull back off the throttle, because if I remember correctly, now it's been a while since I've done these first flight missions, but if I remember correctly, I think we're going to be down at like 82 or 87 knots or something.
Relax, Jason. You're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
The streets of Manhattan Beach over there. Nice.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
So 1187 knots. See, I was correct.
Everything looks better from up here.
Let's make our way around. We're doing good. So we're keeping to our altitude. We're keeping below the 87 knots for now. As long as we can keep to that.
The folks on the ground have no idea what they're missing.
Happy Beach.
Hey, that's my house. And my neighbors. I feel like I want to wave.
Go ahead,
wow.
wave.
I see that too.
I can tell you no one's going to
That's
wave back from
awesome.
your house.
I didn't expect to
Because
spot
no one's
that
there.
so easily.
Maybe it's a little sentimental, but I'll keep this moment close to my heart always.
Oh, thank you. I'm so touched. All right. Let's get to the airport.
Santa Monica Tower Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614 is 8 miles south 1,200 feet with uniform to land.
Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614 Santa Monica Tower. Altimeter 29er. 902 make left traffic runway 21.
Nicole, you've gone silent. Everything all right?
Enter left downwind runway 21 Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614.
Totally. You took the words right out of my mouth.
So we're making our way back to the airport now. We're hoping for a nice smooth landing, because landing is one of the things that we're going to be judged on in these missions. That's LAX there. Once again.
I have to remind myself to close my mouth.
Really? You got some issues, dude. Some extended first level of flaps. As we head down towards our final, we'll extend the second level of flaps, and then once we turn into our final, we'll extend the last level of flaps.
I can't wait to tell everyone back home about this.
Towards our downwind 45-degree entry.
Back to reality, folks.
Here we go.
Hey, did you enjoy it, Jason? Ready for your next flight?
Whenever you want to do it again, I'm ready.
That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Right. Things you're judged on in first flights, and in flight sim it's the same sort of things. That you're judged on flight smoothness, you're judged on your landing smoothness, and you're also judged on your sightseeing quality. So provided you stay under that 87 knots in this case, you know, at the assigned altitude, which in this case was 1100 feet, and as long as you stick to the distance from the site, I can't remember how many nautical miles it was in our case this time, as long as you do all of that, you will generally get quite a high rating for the sightseeing quality, meaning you've then just got to rely on your flight smoothness and your landing smoothness to get the rest of your rating. Alright, let's extend the second level of flaps.
Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614 wind 272 at 8. Cleared to land runway 21.
Need to land runway 21.
Clear to land runway 21 Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614.
Alright, here we go, turning towards our funnel. This is our base leg. And remember, with the Cessna 172, you want to be landing at around about the 54-55 nautical miles speed, and you want to be descending at a rate of roughly around about 4 to 450 feet per minute is a generally good rate of descent. I'm descending a little bit faster than that, which is not ideal. I'm just hitting about 950 feet. I'm going to bring it back. 600. Okay, we're losing a little bit too much speed already, so let's just push on the throttle a bit. As we line up with the runway. Looking to use as much of the runway as we can for a smooth landing. Ooh. Okay, that landing was not very smooth,
And a
so
buttery
that is going
smooth
to cost
landing
us.
for a perfect finish.
Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614
Jason thinks it was a
exit
smooth
runway
landing,
when
but we
able.
had a bit of a jump there, so I'm a little bit concerned that that's going to cost us some valuable reputation. to wait and see what the final word is from the game. Unfortunately.
Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614 exit runway when able.
Taxi lights.
Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614 contact ground on 121. Niner.
Contacting ground on 1219er. Requesting taxi to parking.
Santa Monica ground, Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614 request taxi to parking.
Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Bravo Tree Bravo.
Taxiway Bravo 3 Bravo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo Tree Bravo
Still?
Eagle Air Papa India Tango Tree 614.
Let's get to our parking spot and we'll see how much that landing actually did hurt us in the end. So I've got a feeling that the landing has hurt us in terms of our reputation and our grade on this flight. Unfortunately. Which means I'm going to have to get much better grades and landings on future flights. Race with a truck here. You guys can't see it because it's on my right. I'll slow down. I'll let the truck win. You'll see the truck coming to the vision now. I was having a bit of a race with it. We were neck and neck for a while until I slowed down. Pretty funny. Here we are, parking stand. Park the plane and then we'll shut it down and we'll see what our ratings were.
No easy to win over the locals, but seeing them smile says it all. Well done, pilot.
So our shutdown procedure done. Mission was a success, but I am concerned with that landing. I have a feeling that landing's going to cost us a bit. Yeah, 79%. Wasn't as bad as I thought. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And we're getting this rating. I'm happy with that. That's actually quite a good... Let's take a screenshot of that. It's actually not a bad rating in the end. Yeah, that landing smoothness though, I did say that I was concerned about it. Rightly so. Let's just save that screenshot. Yeah, rightly so. I was concerned about it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Sightseeing quality of 90%. I'm a bit concerned with that because I thought we did really well and kept all the necessary parameters. Yeah, the C and S rating there, a superb rating I'm very happy with. So, where does that leave us? Let's have a quick look before we let you all go. We've increased our reputation slightly. We're going to go from level 1, we've moved up to level 3, level 3.
Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move onto your CPL in no time.
Yeah, cool, thank you. So, let's have a look. The CPL we can't do until we've done 2 first flight missions. Then we can do our CPL and then we can start earning income. With the specializations, the fact that we're at level 3 means we can unlock ferry flight as soon as we complete our commercial pilot license. And I reckon after we finish this next first flight mission, we'll also unlock flight seeing at the same time. So we'll unlock both of those at the same time, I believe. So I'm going to go away and off camera going to do the next first flight mission. Look at the available first flight missions.
Here's all.
Look at all these first flight missions that are available just in the area that we've unlocked. What airport's this out of? Santorini Field. Jack Northrop Field. Yeah. So we've got some missions coming out of a few interesting airports. This one's coming out of Whiteman. One coming out of Fort Bob. This one coming out of Railtoe Municipal. So we've got some... Ooh. What's this one? Speria. Okay. So we've got some. We could move down here and maybe unlock further down. That's from Camp Pendleton. Oh, that'd be an interesting one. Maybe go out of Camp Pendleton or Bob Maxwell Memorial Airfield. Okay. So either way, if we do one of these two, we could unlock further down here and look at unlocking around San Diego area. Or we could go up this way and unlock sort of around Santa Maria area and Bakersfield maybe. Then slowly make our way up towards San Fran. We've got a few down this way actually. I might do this one out of Camp Pendleton and then we can unlock down here towards San Diego and slowly move our way down towards Mexico. You know, Tijuana. That could be fun. Anyway, I'll do that off screen, off camera, and then we'll come back next video with our CPL. So, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying this. I will see you all next time. If you haven't yet, do hit the like button if you have enjoyed the video. Do leave a comment below. I love reading comments and responding to them. If you haven't also done so, do hit the subscribe button so you can know when new videos are being uploaded. And do also look in the description of this video and you can find the link to the Discord server where we're trying to build the community. It is still a bit slow going at the moment. We are trying to build that community and make it a fun, thriving place to be. We play a whole range of different games in the community there. Yeah, see you all next time. 1080 TV signing out.